Welcome back, boxing fans, to another great show with Sean on boxing. So, I know this is something that's been highlighted by multiple channels. I've been highlighting it for fucking 10 years. Dante's Boxing Nation, the precursor for Ego, the LDBC, and many other racist American boxing YouTube channels. You just need to look at the content this guy pushes to understand everything you need to know in boxing. So here we go. 12 days ago, Cromel Moten receives racist attacks after recent knockout. The truth is, nobody even watched this knockout because it was part of a pay-per-view where Floyd Mayweather fought fucking Gotti's grandson. I don't know anybody that watches boxing and makes content about boxing that even fucking watched that shit, because no one's interested. That shit's played out. No one gives a fuck about who Floyd Mayweather is fighting now on some bullshit pay-per-view. And unfortunately for Moten, his promoter is Floyd. So that's the kind of push he's getting on pay-per-views that literally nobody's watching. And then of course the next one, DAZN receives more backlash for endorsing racist cheater Ryan Garcia. Because apparently when you watch DAZN, they highlight Ryan Garcia's knockdown of Devin Haney. And, you know, this is considered in bad taste from Devin Haney fans, because, of course, that fight has been considered a no contest. But it is content that you can watch on DAZN, right? Like, the sensitivity some of these people have, it's ridiculous. Nobody's fucking gung-ho to Ryan Garcia, who came out and said the most ridiculous bullshit ever. But yet, it's funny that the same people pushing this, they're going to be some of the first channels, and channels that consistently also use Ryan Garcia's name to push their content, but they're going to be some of the first channels hyping up a Ryan Garcia Devin Haney 2 on DAZN. Just wait and see. Next, here we go. It's just a robbery at this point. They're trying to sell. So you show Floyd Mayweather here, which is ironic because I think this is a statement from Oscar De La Hoya. And so Oscar De La Hoya saying that Canelo Alvarez-Berlanga fight is robbery. Who's going to take anything Oscar De La Hoya says as real when we know that he got kicked out as promoter by Canelo Alvarez because of the fishy business practices he was pushing? And ironically enough, in that whole statement, he's shitting on Canelo's opponents, yet the last fighter that Canelo fought was Jaime Munguia, an Oscar De La Hoya opponent, right? You know, guys like Oscar, you expect them to flip-flop based on who they're promoting and who's fighting. So you can't really listen to anything he says and take that shit serious. It is what it is. Obviously, he's bitter because fucking Canelo is no longer being promoted by Golden Boy. As far as Floyd Mayweather, I don't think he's making that statement because actually he's part of the promotional company with the PBC. So Floyd actually is probably benefiting from having Canelo Alvarez fight on the PBC. Then we have this one. You said you hate my race, my daughter, no rematch. Who gives a fuck? Nobody wants to see Ryan Garcia versus fucking Tank Davis again. We literally want to see Tank Davis fight some legitimate motherfuckers. Please. And then Rolly Romero. Who's making any video about Rolly Romero? I mean, Jesus Christ. Anti-black. Rolly Romero reacts to racist boxers. Anti-black. Isn't Rolly black as well? Plant talks about racist boxer pleading guilty and MAGA. Oh my God. Fucking, you bring in Trump into boxing as if that's necessary. You know, and Plant talking about Ryan Garcia as if there's not fucking a million boxers in the sport who've been caught cheating and we know consistently cheat. Caleb Plant, probably fucking one of them. You know, this shit don't change just because of the color of your skin. We know that when there's millions of dollars on the table, people are willing to do whatever it takes to get paid. Bradley responds to DAZN's biased commentary on Crawford versus Madrimov. High intelligence and new trainer David Benavidez might. Oh, of course. a trainer says that David Benavidez might beat Canelo, so it's well worth talking about. Oh, there we are, using Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia gets humiliated live by Ishii Smith. You know, the ridiculousness of channels like this, it's just fucking pathetic. Because you can look at every single video. Every single video is fucking clickbait. Every video is fucking race-based. Every video is pro-black and anti-everybody that's not black. But yet these are the guys that are good for the sport of boxing. And everyone else is bad for the sport of boxing. You can't make this shit up, truthfully. Literally, you can't. Because the reality of the situation is, dudes like this are all here for clickbait, right? That's what he's here for. That's all he cares about. He doesn't really care about boxing as a whole, because this is a guy who fucking consistently makes everything about race. And he taught everyone else how to do this and get paid from YouTube to do it. So congratulations, Dante's Boxing Nation, for, you know, really turning the YTBC boxing community into a fucking cesspit. Because that's what you've done. And you continue to do that. And as far as you talking about Americans and American politics, this is a dude that lives in fucking Thailand. He lives closer to me than he lives to fucking you. But yet you're going to let him dictate the way you think content should be given. And you're going to fucking roll with his opinion as if somehow it's legitimate. But whatever. You know, leave your comments below. What do you think about Dante's Boxing Nation? If you haven't been blocked by Dante's Boxing Nation, you must be doing something fucking wrong.